What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. In today's video we're going to be covering a Q&A, and I'm going to overlap some training footage to try and just kind of spice up and keep your attention span, I suppose. It's from the second last heavy deadlifting session that I just completed today, as you can see by the chalk on my back, and also bench press. I had 302 kilos or 666 pounds, or 666 pounds for 3 doubles on deadlifts. I had 2 load drop sets with 265 kilograms, which is like 580 odd pounds. I then had bench press for 4 doubles with 160 kilos or like 350 odd pounds, something along that. Again, the pound conversion will be on the screen for those of you that don't understand how to use a calculator. So we're going to answer 4 questions. We're going to have 2 informative questions and 2 kind of off-topic questions. So let's get into it. The first question. Oh boy. What is your view on Jason Blaha versus Jerry Ward, with their beefing online? What's your take on it, and whose side are you on? Well, first and foremost, I am on no one's side. It's none of my business, it's nothing to do with me. I don't really understand why I take sides and join in something that's nothing to do with me. So I don't really understand why you would be on someone's side. Now, for the record, I really enjoy both Jason and Jerry's channels. I really like the both of them, and I try and watch as much of their videos as I have time to. Well, long before I started my YouTube channel, just over 2 years ago, about 25 months ago, I've been watching them for a long time. But I honestly think that the beefing and the name calling and the threats they're giving each other online publicly is pretty damn embarrassing and pretty pathetic, if I'm being honest. It wouldn't be me, I wouldn't do that. If I've got a problem with someone, I'd call them. We have technology, we have Skype, we have phones. I'm pretty sure they could get a hold of each other and they could sort out whatever they're trying to sort out. And it's just very pathetic and very embarrassing for 2 men to be name calling on the internet. If they've really got a problem, then so be it. They can talk it out, and I'm pretty sure they could work it out. And if they can't work it out, then they could just say, well, look, we're going to agree to disagree, and you go your way and I'll go my way. The way they're acting is very schoolboyish, very kind of playgroundish, and just pretty fucking embarrassing, if I'm being honest. Excuse my language. And it just would not be me. I'm not sure if it's for publicity or not. It very well might be. It very might not be. I will continue to enjoy both their channels and continue to support both their channels, but I'm just not really interested in their beefing. So the next question. If you're unable to squat for whatever reason, I assume probably injury, would you recommend increasing workload in other lifts? Great question, and the answer is no. I would not. I understand the philosophy behind it, where if you maybe can't do as much in one exercise, then you maybe do more in others to kind of make up for it. But ultimately, what you need to understand is that you should be doing the minimum amount of volume and the minimum amount of frequency you need to progress in those lifts. As you know, your body will ultimately adapt to anything you put it under. If it doesn't, you will die. So if you bench 4 times a week and for long enough, your body will adapt to 4 times a week, and that will be your frequency threshold. If you start benching less than that, you're not going to progress. You might even regress. Same with your volume. If you're doing X amount of volume per week, eventually that will become your volume threshold, and if you then start squatting and go back under that, you will regress or not progress. So you really want to try and focus on doing as minimum amount of volume as possible while getting better. So no. What I would probably recommend is trying to do exercises you're able to. Maybe try and do lunges, maybe try and do leg press, maybe even try and do leg extension and leg curls. Maybe try and do the glute ham raise, you've got that to you. Reverse hyperextensions, glute bridges. There's tons of exercises. Try and do that, and maybe increase your workload on accessory work. Would be a good idea, but yeah, I wouldn't do all of that. Do you recommend to go and see any films as of recently? As I know you're into, you really enjoy going to cinema. I would recommend going to see Will Smith's new movie Concussion. I saw that last night and I thought it was awesome. I thought it was really good, and I really enjoyed that movie. Wasn't that sure if I was going to enjoy it going into it, but it's an awesome movie. I've not seen Deadpool as of yet, but I really want to go see that. But I would recommend going to see Concussion. And why do you play music like Whitney Houston? Why do you play music like Whitney Houston when you are working out? Because I am deliberately trying to cue myself to be extremely unemotionally invested in the lifting. So I am a pretty hyped person, I would say. I'm a pretty hyped person, and especially in my lifting, I lift quite a hyped and slightly maybe over the top lifting style, and I respond very well to that, and I still use it obviously at competitions, maybe PR sets, but quite frankly, a lot of emotional investment, a lot of hype in volume blocks, and range between 70 to 85%. It's pretty dumb and stupid. I've made lots of videos on it, and it's probably going to, I could rant on for minutes, so I'm not going to, but I use music to cue calmness, so I play music that I deliberately know will become very calm, and I'm quite an extroverted person in the sense of I respond to the environment around me. I respond very well to the environment around me, so if I've got kind of music that tends to kind of signal or cue, or I relate with kind of PRs and stuff, I will get pretty hyped up and emotionally invested in a lift that I should not be doing. So I deliberately play music to cue calmness, and that is pretty much why, and I found that that really helps me. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. I will have tried to put as much of the lifting footage over this as possible. I don't know if it's long enough to have it all in, but I'll try my best. I hope you found today's video informative. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have questions, please drop them below, as I need some more for next week. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll speak to all of you guys next time.